Here at the Academic Success Center, we strive for success that goes beyond the classroom. We push ourselves to the brink of academic excellence.
We guide our students from the beginning of their academic journeys, taking their first steps into major exploration through advising, coaching, teaching, and so much more.
And all together, we learn from each other to explore, to succeed, and to find something greater.
I'm a freshman and I didn't know anything about the college process. Well, it's still challenging, but at the beginning it was so hard. New language, new culture, everything was so different. In the far future, I would like to be a doctor.
It's super important to use all of the Academic Success Center's resources because they help you graduate. They help you achieve your goal. They make it easier because a lot of times we're overwhelmed, we're stressed, and a lot of people just give up and they drop out because they either are too ashamed to ask for help or they don't know how to look for help.
As a first-generation college student and coming from a low-income family, it was really hard because I didn't really have a lot of support. So, of course, my parents are very proud that I'll be graduating.
I definitely was not the smartest kid coming to UNLV, so I've had a whole bunch of academic honors awards. I've won like a communication speech contest, and it's not because of the fact that I was just born this way. It was because I had a lot of help during the way, and a lot of it came from like Academic Success Center, which is having like an advisors kind of coach me along the way how to become the best student I can possibly be.
The Academic Success Center is an area where students can go to receive services that they wouldn't otherwise have access to, so they can achieve success in their academics and in their future careers. Quite literally, the Academic Success Center is for every student that attends UNLV, not just freshmen or sophomores, but students that are juniors and seniors have access to services that the Academic Success Center provides.
Well, I think that there's a stigma of getting help. When you're in college, you feel like you should know it all or you've made it here. So I was embarrassed when I went in because of that stigma of getting help. In my culture, we don't really, go seek that help, and it took me a long time. And everybody there is just so kind. Everybody was so kind. We all need help in many different ways, but actually we don't know that we need this help. I didn't know that I needed that help.
It's so important to kind of have someone that holds you accountable, someone that you can trust. It's definitely helped in my success thus far with my upper division classes.
This is something that I definitely want every single one of my students to say that, what did I do that I just enjoyed so much today, and why am I doing what I do right now? What if this is a student coming in that had the same background as me? I want them to make sure that they had the same experience I did, that if I didn't know anything at all, if I wasn't interested in the subject, what can I do with their personal experience, and what can I do along the way to make them realize that this subject that they're doing isn't just important for getting a good grade, but this is something that's really actually beneficial in their life, thinking big picture.
We serve UNLV's exploring major students by helping them do major and career affiliated exploration. But the most important of what our advisors do here in the Academic Success Center is they help the student facilitate that whittling process, that narrowing down of what their own passions or their own interests, how those can translate to not only a major but to a career.
Ordinary people are just people that have dreams, that have ambition, that have wants and needs. But extraordinary is only a step away through motivation. How motivated are you to actually sacrifice for whatever dream it is? That's how ordinary people become extraordinary. It's by motivation. And extraordinary doesn't mean that it's some outward like praise or gratitude or you've invented something new. But extraordinary just means that when you touch someone's life in just one moment, they realize that they've been changed. And that is how ordinary people become extraordinary.